Hey, this is George G. Welcome to George G's Room Rock. How's everyone doing out there today? Everyone's having a nice day, nice weekend, all that fun stuff. Hopefully it's nice by you. It's a little hot again today in the Northeast, but it's supposed to cool down by the midweek, so hopefully it does. It's been way too hot for me for the summer, way too hot. So anyway, today, a couple weeks ago, I put out on my little short video and on my community page about voting on 4 different bands to do an album ranking on. So as you can see by if you're clicking on it, you know, one, Blue Oyster Cult, that's going to be who I'm going to do the ranking of. So I want to thank everyone that participated, and actually I was kind of figured it'd be either them or Whitesnake that I put on there. The other choices were Saint Vitus and Immortal, and I didn't think Immortal was going to get anything, but Immortal almost won it. I was like surprised. I didn't think I was going to pick Immortal at all, but I'll be eventually going to do all the other 3 I mentioned on there anyway at some point. But today's Blue Oyster Cult, so we're going to do that right now, and we've got 15 proper albums. There are 15 albums to talk about. Band from Long Island, New York, Eric Bloom guitar and Buck Dharma guitar, and you know they had a whole bunch of characters through the times, but that's the main 2 guys who were in the band since the beginning, still in the band. I'm not sure if they're still. I know they just put out a new album, which is included in here, which I'll explain later, and. Yeah, so Blue Oyster Cult, actually, I'm not an expert on the band at all. I just got into them really, not too long ago. But I had a Besta, which I'll show you. This is actually the first thing I had by them, was this one. The greatest CDs on Flame Rock and Roll, this compilation. This has got me into the band, and I love this compilation. It's got all the hits in there. Don't Fear the Reaper. Let me get my peepers on here. Don't Fear the Reaper. Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll, and Kick Out the Jams, Godzilla, Burn a Few, all those great songs on here. So that I had that forever. Then I never got into the band. I just started getting into them a couple years ago and started buying all their stuff. So, like I said, none of the albums are terrible. I mean, some are better than others. They're not, they're not awful albums. Some might just, resonate more with me than other ones. So anyway, we're gonna go through all 15, and we're gonna start off with a little what do you call it, ranking with 1983's Revolution by Night. So this one is it's honestly, it's okay. Nothing really stands out on here for me. I do like the opening track, Take Me Away. Shooting Shark is okay, but otherwise really nothing stands out. It's just a mediocre album, but maybe after a few listens I'll get more into it, but I think it's a burn copy. This is like a CDR too. It looks kind of bootleggish in a copy, but again, that's my number 15, Revolution by Night. Not one of my favorite ones, but I still got it. All right, number 14 is from 2001, and it's Curse of the Red Mirror. And this one again, not one of my favorite ones. A little better than the other one. It's got some decent songs on this one. I just got this one new, so it's not really, I got this one a couple months ago. Dance on Stilts is good, and what do you call it? One Step Ahead of the Devil's good. Eye of the Hurricane is also pretty good. It's got some decent tracks on it. It's a little more modern for that because it's the newer stuff. But yeah, Curse of the what do you call it? I always forget. I keep messing this up. Curse of the Hidden Mirror. I don't know why I keep messing up. Is my number 14. Again, remember, these are my choices. You guys might like all these albums and I don't like as much. Way better, but I said I'm newer to the band. I'm just doing it because I do like the band, and these are ones that resonated with me more. So that's how it is. Okay, number 13 is from 1988, and it's Imaginos. This one's a little better. I like this one pretty good, a lot. Well, not a lot, but I liked it better than the other ones. I had the one you warned me of. Great song, that's a pretty good song there. The Presence of Another World is good. They also have the song on here called Blue Oyster Cult, which is kind of weird to have songs themselves, but yeah, it's okay though. It's not a bad album. I like the album cover. So it kind of reminds me of Revolution by Night. It's kind of almost the same kind of thing, but in black and white for the cover. But not a bad album. So yeah, Imaginos is my number 13. Number 12 is the newest one from 2024. Ghost Stories. The only reason that was so long because it really isn't it's a new album, but it's not nothing. I think they doctored some stuff up, but it's all old material. And Late Night Street Fight and Cherry, very good. So Supernatural, great. They do a lot of covers on this one. We Gotta Get Out of This Place by The Animals. They do Kick Out the Jams by MT5. Nice job. I like that. I like them. And what do you call it? What else did they do? If I Fell by the Beatles. It's a lot of covers, but I kind of like it. It's still a pretty decent album. Just, like I said, it's kind of like retro stuff. I put it on there because this is their last thing they're going to put out. They said last studio album, so I put it on there. So Ghost Stories. That is my number 12. My number 11 now. These three albums start getting pretty good onward. This one is one people don't like. People put this probably at the bottom. Very 80s, because of course it's from 86, but it's Club Ninja. I quite like the album. I thought it was pretty good. You know, it's got that 80s flavor to it. If I call it pop metal, kind of, whatever you want to call it. Pop rock, I don't know what you want to call it. White Flags is a great song. Make Rock Not War, definitely a 80s sounding song, but you know, Beat 'Em Up is a great song. Beat 'Em Up is a great song. I love my favorite song probably on here. And Madness to the Method, good song. It's good stuff on here though. So I kind of like Club Ninja. You know, people put it down. Still like it though. All right, next one. At number 10 is again these are people's. Yeah, these are good. People like all these albums, so you probably have these ones up in their upper tier, but they're where I'm putting them. And it's going to be from 1980, Cultosaurus Erectus. Great album cover. The whole dinosaur thing is awesome. This one's got Black Blade. Awesome song, Black Blade. Monster is another one, good one. And Deadline. Unknown Tongue. It's got the good songs on this one, too. So it's like, you know, one of their, you know, not later, their 80s ones, but still good. Start off with a good album in 1980, Cultosaurus. So there you go. That is my number 10. Number 9. This is another one people will probably make their highest one. I know, like in the case is cracked too, which I didn't notice. But it's 1981's Fire of Unknown Origin. And again, it's a classic album. It's one of their classics. And the title track is amazing. Burning for You, of course. Huge song for them at the time. Heavy Metal, the Black and the Silver, another great song. Joan Crawford, another good song. And yeah. Don't Turn Your Back. Good stuff, though. It's got some good stuff. Not one of my it's not what I go to a lot, but I do like the album. It is a great album. I know people really like it a lot. Probably more than I do, but still, you know, if you're more, you know, listens more to the band, it could change over the years. You never know. Okay, that's number 9. Number 8 is the debut, Blue Oyster Cult. And this one is very different. It's very, you know, it's got a lot of feel from the 60s, I guess. Sort of. It is from 72, but it's got Transmission MC, great song. And my favorite song on here is my favorite song by the band, which is Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll. That is my favorite song by Blue Oyster Cult. I love that song. It's the best one ever. And they got other weird songs like Workshop of the Telescopes, She's as Beautiful as a Foot, just weird stuff. Before the Kiss, the Red Caps. It's got some weird titles for this one. It sounds like some of the titles I almost feel like a budgie song title the way they did on this one, but not a bad one. They were very young back then, you know. So yeah, the debut from BOC. That is my number 8. Number 7 is a great comeback. This one came out in 2020, and it's The Symbol Remains. This is a fantastic album. I mean, I think the latter half of the album is much better, but not that the first half sucks, because That Was Me is great. Box in My Head. But you get down to Train True, The Return of St. Cecilia, Stand and Fight, Secret Road. Great songs on this one. It's a great comeback. Again, we'll see. This is the only one. This one's got also Buck Dharma and Eric Bloom, the only original members on the band from the original lineup from this one. And okay, that's my number 7. Number 6. A lot of people might put up higher. And you know, let me just go through this because I don't want to mess this up. Is the hopefully put it in here. Where is it? The other members of the band. So yeah, Albert Bouchard and is on drums, and Joe Bouchard is the bass. They're the original guys. They did a lot of the first few albums, like 5 or 6 albums, I think, with them. So, but anyways, Spectres, another really good album. This is again from 1977, and that is what do you call it? Number 6. This one's got Godzilla. Need to say more? Great freaking song, great album. Death Valley Nights, another great one. Golden Age of Leather. Fireworks, Are You Ready to Rock? It's got some killer tracks on this one, so. Nosferatu, another one, great song, great album. Spectres, pretty high on most people's lists, but that's where it is. Number 5, this one might be a surprise. This is so high. I think this is actually probably their heaviest album they put out, and it is from '98. Heaven Forbid. I think it's a great album. It's a weird cover, but it's a really good album. I think it's pretty heavy for them. See You in Black, Harvest Moon, X-Ray Eyes, Have Her Back, Damaged, Live For Me, Still Burning. It's a great album. If you've never heard this one or give it a shot, give it a shot. It's really, really good. Really pretty heavy. Love it. Good stuff. Awesome stuff. That's why it's so high on this is number 5. Alright, number 4. Another one that's high on people's lists. Like their top one. They're probably the most famous one, and probably the most smelling one. It's most sold on this one because of the one song from '76, Agents of Misfortune. Agents of Fortune, sorry. Unfortunately, I love the song. Agents of Fortune. And of course, this one, of course, has Don't Fear the Reaper. So that's why it's so big. But it's also got This Ain't the Summer of Love, great song. True Confessions. E.T. Extraterrestrial Intelligence, great song. Revenge of the Vera Germani. Tattoo Vampire, another great song. It's a great album, so really good, top notch. Blue Oyster Cult. That's why people would put it number 1 probably, but mine's at number 4. Number 3, this was maybe an odd one to put on there at number 3, but I love this one. As soon as it came out, I actually thought it was great. It kind of struck me. And it's 79's Mirrors. Great one, another great one there. Dr. Music, the great Sun Jester in the Mirrors. Moon Crazy, I Am the Storm. I love this one. Such a great one. This is the Mark Popple's one of his favorites too by then too. But I love it. Number 3, Mirrors. Maybe surprising, but that's where it is. Alright, number 2 and number 1 now. Here we go. Number 2 is their second album, Parody and Mutation, '73. Another really great album. Just a great one. Classic stuff on this one. Red and the Black, Hot Rails to Hell, 7 Screaming Disbusters, Teen Archer, Mistress of the Solomon Salt. Great stuff. Pretty heavy too. Really good. Probably other heavy ones from that time period, the black and white period, which is this one and the one I'm going to talk about, and their first album. But the entire Mutation, number 2. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Leaves number 1, and if you keep count, you know it's going to be 74's Secret Treaties. Classic. It's got Career Evil, Dominance and Submission, Flaming Telepaths, and Astronomy, another classic song. So awesome stuff. Blue Oyster Cult, Secret Treaties, definitely number 1. Love the album. Great stuff on here. So there you go. That is my album ranking of Blue Oyster Cult. So hope you guys like that, and please tell me in the comments what you would pick your top. All 5 people put the whole thing in there. I don't care. Or it's top 5, top 3, whatever you think. Your favorite albums by Blue Oyster Cult. I don't thank everyone for voting on this. That was really cool. Really, try something different. You got a little bit of response there. It's pretty neat. And that's it for the ranking. I also want to thank all the new subscribers I got this last week and a half. It's got a lot, which is kind of surprising because this is the time of year people, watch YouTube much. Because it's summer, people go out. I got nothing else to do, so I go to work and I come home and go in the pool. And if I go in the pool, I just watch and listen to music. So that's it. Anyway, me rambling is done rambling. All right, guys. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, comment. Again, I like hearing from all you guys. It's great. And that's it. Keep rocking metal live. We'll see you next time.